Hey, welcome back everyone. NEZUKO here with another Skyblock adventure. Man, I got a great video for y'all, but real quick I just want to say thank you so much for watching that last video. It got over 150 views on YouTube and Odyssey, and it's doing well on the other channels, other websites I should say. 150 is a monster video for me, so thank you guys so much. I hope you found it really entertaining. What you're seeing right here is just a quick replay of me trying to get enough string so that I can build a bed, because my only source of wool so far is string from spiders. So I kind of have an unlit section of platform over there, and spiders and zombies, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but spiders and zombies have the same aggro range, I believe. Zombies might be a little bit more aggro-y. They might have a bigger aggro range. But after that, I didn't get enough to build a bed at that point. It takes a lot of string. It's like 3 string for a wool, and then it's like 3 wool with some planks for a bed. So a lot of supplies for a starter. But yeah, I'm expanding the world there and checking out the Nether. Now, somebody please explain to me how skeletons are getting in my spawn, but more important, in my portal. But more importantly, where the hell is the zombie coming from? You saw that. That little platform of glowstone is all that exists in the Nether. Yet somehow a zombie follows me through. So I don't know what's going on there. If you know in the comments, please, clue me in, because I'm kind of brain dead. I'm a noob when it comes to this stuff, but why is my portal spawning zombies from the Nether? I don't think zombies even exist in the Nether, right? So I don't know what's going on there. These little shits drive me crazy. Yeah, I was trying to put down boats, you see, to catch these guys. Oh God, along with their big brothers, but I didn't get the boat down fast enough. At this point, I'm still having food issues, rotten flesh, and the occasional melon is all there is to eat, and I'm sure all of you know what terrible food sources those are. I do get the occasional apple, which I believe gives like 2 saturation, which is nice, but rotten flesh and melons are 1, I believe. Anyways, yeah, look at that aggro range on those zombies. That's crazy. I wasn't even close to the spawn platform over there. Oh, there was a really cool scene where no, I don't want creepers. He's like, I don't care. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yeah, half a heart. Don't miss NEZUKO. So frustrating. So frustrating. I felt like I was losing my mind trying to fight my way through these nights, because the food situation is just that I've got no armor and no food, so I can't even heal properly. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Wasn't I don't know if I wasn't recording or I accidentally deleted it. If it happens again, I'll be sure to post it in a future video. But it was raining on my Skyblock world, and there was like 2. It's hard to be sure. There's 2 or 3 Endermen. And, y'all, they were going nuts. They were just teleporting everywhere, like just all over the place. I don't know. I can't make a good Enderman sound, but you know what I'm talking. The teleport sound. They would not stop teleporting because it was raining and there was no place for them to be where they weren't in water. So they were just like endlessly teleporting. And what's interesting is, I didn't know this until this happened, is water actually harms them. I thought they were teleporting away from water and it couldn't actually hurt them, but they do come into contact with it briefly apparently, and it does hurt them. Because after it cleared up, there was a couple. I was finding some so many zombies. Which I do want zombies. Don't get me wrong. I'm still looking for, you know, an iron ingot, potato, a carrot. You know, I need those supplies. Oh, look, there's a villager. Zombie villager back there. And speaking of which, since witches and zombie villagers do spawn occasionally, there is an alternate way of... hold on, let me get some water. My mouth is so dry. Here's an alternate way of curing zombie villagers and making regular villagers. So, and this is after, you know, after the sun burns away the zombies and skeletons, I got to go over here and, well, I don't have to, but I like to go over here, pick up the arrows and the rotten flesh. Yeah, so that happened. Oh, and check this out. It does seem to help. There's still a lot of loss. I'm sure anybody who's like made a little cobblestone generator knows that like 15% or so of the cobble just gets burned up. That's what that extra sizzle sound is. And you can see it if you have a stack in your inventory that you're not getting at all. But yeah, so you notice I put a block above the, and there's my first, that's my second wandering trader. But you can see that I put a block above the magma to try to keep it from getting sizzled. And I don't have a cow. I don't have a good source of iron, so I don't have buckets of milk. And I don't have any bottles, so I don't have any bottled water. So you can guess what happened to him. But yeah, so finally, I said enough of this platform BS. I am going to make a trusty mob grinder. And hopefully get some bottles so that, you know, now that I've got an infinite water source, yeah, I can hopefully get some diamonds. Emeralds. I keep saying diamonds. They're emeralds. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And so I put the roof on there, and then I slapped some torches on, and called it a day. Although I do think I want to go back and put some half slabs on top, just so my wandering trader doesn't spawn up there. But yeah, so then I had to destroy my infinite water source and beautify the side of my mob grinder. And I realized that the water bucket does not work. I wouldn't have pulled it off anyway if it did work, but on half slabs, the water source just goes right through the half slab. It becomes a water stream under your skyblock, so that was really dumb of me. But it's not like I have any place to really spend the levels yet, so... But we'll get there. One day I shall have an anvil. Now, as amazing as the drops are in this mob grinder, and they are amazing, it really blew my mind at the time of recording. I keep looking back at it and being like, is all that coming out of my mob grinder? Because I've never produced a mob grinder that's had this kind of drop rate. But I'm guessing it's just because it's Skyblock, and there's literally nowhere else for these mobs to spawn except that dark chamber up there. So it is just raining down mobs like constantly. Now obviously I don't have any hoppers to pick it up, so I have to keep running over there and manually grabbing them. At least the nice thing is a chicken jockey dropped. Actually, a second one dropped. Now, don't laugh at me, okay? I know I'm kind of stupid. I'm not a professional Minecrafter. But I honest to God thought that these were like zombie chickens. Because look how they're not white. They're like gray. So, I didn't know that there's new chickens in the game. There's like, what is it? There's like savannah chickens, which are like brown. And there's, or maybe they're jungle chickens. I'm not sure. But there's like a brown chicken, and then there's a cold weather chicken, and that's what these are. They are not zombie chickens. Now, I do not believe these will ever drop eggs. But, I mean, unless they've... I know so little about modern Minecraft, they could have changed that, so correct me if I'm wrong there, but I do believe that they don't drop eggs. But on a whim, I decided let's breed them. And yes, you are seeing me trying to breed them with hay. Like I said, it's been a while, okay? It's been a while since I bred some chickens. But you see I got it. You see I figured it out. It took me 30 seconds. So yeah. So there we go. Got a little baby chick. My first friendly mobs, honestly, besides a wandering trader. If y'all know why nothing is spawning, and I can't believe this worked. I thought for sure a creeper was gonna come down or a baby zombie and just ruin my life. But yeah, I got them out. Little chicken family. The mom and her 2 lovers, plus the baby. And I did make them a little home. So, but what was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, if anyone knows why no peaceful mobs have spawned on my platform, I keep making it wider and wider. I did hit F3 a while ago to see what biome I'm in, and it's a windy forest, I think. Windy forest or chill forest or something like that. It's like a cold weather forest. Obviously because the chickens are cold weather. Hey guys, my little friends. So yeah, so I wanted, you know, I'm trying to just enjoy the experience of the game and be surprised by things. So I didn't look up to see what spawns there, but it's been days now. So apparently nothing spawns in that biome. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn Google AI said that like cows, cold weather cows spawn, but apparently not. All right, I just noticed the time. I gotta wrap this video up. It's already been over 10 minutes. What you are seeing is the formation, the beginning, the very first step of my ocean. And you make a big giant cube of water like this by making a platform and a 10 by 10 infinite water source. I'm sure y'all know how to do that. And then you mine out the bottom, and then the water streams just go all the way down. So it's only a water source at the very top, and the rest is just flowing water, but there's no current or anything like that. So it might as well be it might as well be, oh my god, English is hard. Might as well be water sources. There we go. And the last cool thing I did is I made myself a dispenser with a broken arrow, some cobble, and some redstone from which, so that I could do this. See? Yay! I got all those bones from those skeletons. I might as well put them to good use, right? So now instead of dedicating a row of dirt to just growing trees, I can do this with 1 block of dirt. And don't worry, I did save some grass blocks just in case I need grass. So they're back there in the back, secured. Oh, I lied. I did do something else cool. I made this this ladder, this walkway up the side of the mob grinder, because I haven't seen a wandering trader in forever. So I got to thinking, oh my god, what if the wandering trader is spawning on top of my mob grinder? And of course, no elytra. I've got no way of, you know, flying up there and telling, so I kind of built this, and I rather like it. I'm one of those weirdos that thinks the elytra kind of ruins the game, ruins the spirit of the game anyway. So I wouldn't fly with elytra if I have the option. I kind of like the risk of falling and the other modes of transportation like horses and mine carts and stuff. But yeah, so I've got a nice little walkway going all the way to the top. And once I got up here, I realized I forgot my slabs. So I was going to try to jump in the pool. I'm like, I wonder if I can make that. How close am I? And that's it. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. That's gonna wrap up this video. I got some big things coming in the next video as well. Some big ideas. I'm going to try to add a 10 by 10 chunk of ocean every time I log in. I'm gonna do it on that side as well. And eventually I'm gonna use lava casting to seal it all in, so there's no risk of falling out of the world. It'll just be a nice place to to swim. Hopefully add some fish and one day kelp and things like that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, tune in, watch the next one. I really love doing this. I'm addicted to Skyblock, and I'd love to keep making these videos. Thank you so much.